We are back. Am I the asshole for recording my friend's fiance at her bachelorette party and playing the recording for him? So first, just off the top, what you think about that?
That's weird.
What's weird about it?
That's weird. That's messy. That ain't none of your business. Stay in your place. I would have to hear more, but it already just brings out situations to where like they know what type of person they're with, and then other people get involved, and it's always the third person that ends up losing.
Okay. So I'll read it. Yesterday, Friday afternoon, I got a text from my friend asking me to block his fiance's number. I was a bit thrown by the request and asked if everything was okay. He said he couldn't talk right now and asked me to please just block the number. So I blocked the number. All right, so stopping right there. I'm confused because, like, why would you be in contact with your homeboy's fiance? Right?
So I could see, like, we used to have group texts with a couple different couples, and we still have some, but I could see that you see my number, and because something came up, you're about to try to call me directly.
Okay. All right, cool. I have this weird glitch with my Android. First problem right there. Auto, where if a block number calls me, it shows in my recent calls as a missed call on my car screen. Even though my actual phone, it doesn't ring at all. I was driving later and saw a ton of missed calls from her. There were so many that it exceeded what my car will show me. I kept the number blocked. So this is something important, right?
See, I don't like none of it.
You don't like none of it. Okay.
I don't like none of it. That's y'all's drama. Keep us out of it.
Okay. Later, my friend's best friend, who was supposed to be the best man, called me and asked if I had heard from our friend. I said yes and asked why. He sent me a screenshot from the fiance's Facebook talking about how people show their true colors and saying she was newly single. I tried to call my friend, but he didn't answer. I guess where I'm confused is why are you at the bachelorette party?
Okay, whoa, what?
The question is, for recording my friend's fiance at her bachelorette party, why were you there?
My friend's fiance at her bachelorette party.
Yeah.
She was there because she's the homegirl, right? The friend.
Oh, so this is a female.
I'm so confused right now.
Very confused.
I don't think it tells you.
More.
Okay.
We gotta read more. Okay. Later, okay. Tonight, I finally heard back from him.
Okay. Later, my friend's best friend, who was supposed to be the best man.
I ain't gonna lie, this is written like a girl, right?
So wait. If the friends, so this person's friend has to be a dude because there's a best man involved. Okay? So you are at the bachelorette party recording her to show it to your guy friend. And you're a guy. Right?
That's what it looks like.
So why are you at the bachelor? Yeah, I need to know why.
Yeah, ain't that weird?
Okay, yeah. Unless maybe it's like one of them real crazy couples where it's like the guy got to come with you and you're the friend. So maybe his girl is her friend. All right, let's see.
All right. Tonight I finally heard back from him. And the long and short of it is that he asked her about how she feels about his son. She said he's adorable and sweet. My friend played her the recording and she asked where he got it. He refused to tell her, saying it shouldn't matter. So she immediately guessed it was me. He refused to confirm that. She was angry that he wouldn't tell her I recorded her conversation and said she couldn't trust him anymore. She called off the whole wedding. So I'm still a little confused, but what is clear here is that you recorded what you said. So I guess it's like this.
This sounds like your old friend group. You could put some shots right there.
There might have been some confusion on where she stands with the son, right? So they might not. So obviously this guy, this groom has a son.
So this is the couple that's getting married, and there's problems to know where your person that you're about to marry stands with your child?
Right. We'll get to that. But we're just trying to help them understand what's happening here. So what it sounds like is maybe there's speculation on where she stands on the son, right? And nobody knows. So look, we're gonna get a conversation. We're gonna record her conversation and let our friend know where she stands on the son. And maybe it could even be done in good faith. Maybe it could be done in like, see, I told you she loves your son. You know what I'm saying? I told you it wouldn't be a problem. But it's still really, really weird and like backhanded and like sneaky and all that.
First of all, it's not genuine, because if you brought equipment, even if it's your phone, and we're having a conversation, if you have enough time to hit record and stop, you plotted that. You put me in a conversation because you were ready for me to record something. You wanted this to happen. You didn't want us to get married. So you did this right before we were going to get married so you could show how I felt. And obviously it was probably a negative thing. But y'all shouldn't be getting married anyway. If there's a problem with my son, I don't care if we're talking about a 6-month-old or a 16-year-old. If there's a problem with my child, like, why are you marrying each other? That's dumb as hell.
All right, okay. So, not a great update, but since so many of you were invested, I thought you'd want to know. Okay, so this was something that kind of, I guess, already happened. So somebody said, so she broke it off since he would not tell her. Did she address what he said on the video? Did she address what she said on the video? That's crazy. Update me. Wait, so I think we're missing a lot, because what was said? What was said? Let's try to find the original post. I seen a link here. Okay, here it is.
So, let's go back.
Here we go. Let's go back. There we go. All right. I was invited to the bachelorette party for my friend's fiancé. It was over the long weekend at a vacation rental on the beach. There was booze, hot tub, great food. It was definitely a hit. So this person got invited. So that makes it worse. I invited you somewhere and you being a fed at my... you know what I'm saying?
So it must have been like a co-ed thing. Mm-hmm. Right?
I think this is a female. This is female shit.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Okay. At one point, I was on the deck looking at the ocean, and the bride was drunk in the hot tub with 2 of her friends. Oh, okay. She said she felt more relaxed than she had in a while. I assumed she was referring to the wedding planning. One of her friends asked if she was having trouble with the little monster. Oh. See, that's why knowing everything matters. She was about to get a "you are the asshole." She said no, and that he was manageable for now. At that point, I realized they were talking about my friend's son. I took out my phone and started recording them.
Okay. So I always have a code to where I mind my business and I don't get nobody's business. You know that. I'm not gonna tell. I don't know. I don't see. I don't care. If it don't affect me, I can't. Because y'all are gonna get back together. Y'all are gonna fix things. I'm gonna look stupid. Her taking out the phone and trying to show some stuff and that's messy as hell. This all goes back to the groom. That's the groom's son, right?
Yeah.
That just goes back to the groom. You know what type of person you're marrying, and I always say that, but you know what type of person you're marrying. You know how she feels about your son. You know when somebody's tender, loving, a parent figure, whether it's a father, a mother, whatever, you know. So this wasn't the first moment that you were like, and if you have any question at all on how your person feels about your child, like it's just dumb. So that's the biggest issue to me. This little snitch, this little narc right here, that
you
like, yeah, like that. You're gonna take out your phone and start recording and What you should have done is just went straight to him and been like, this and this and this is what she said. If she says she didn't say it, I mean, there's really nothing like, no, that's some, like, I love Tekashi, but that's some Tekashi.
Okay, but look. Let's say the shoes on not the shoes on the other foot. Let's say a female came to me and told me something you said.
I don't give a fuck what she said.
If you deny it, where would you expect me to believe? Exactly. You just said, I don't care what she say.
It don't even, she could bring you the recording. Like, the thing is, if I don't mess with your kid, I don't like your kid, then you know that I don't like your kid. So her coming and sending the recording, you had to have already got a glimpse of the fact that I don't like your kid. So what's she gonna say, that I said that the little monster is sustainable for now, whatever the hell she said? Get your little monster. Like, it's not gonna matter. Me and you can work it out, twerk it out, and you forget about what happened. You get what I'm saying? Like,
twerk it out is crazy.
Like, you're not even gonna, like, a third person putting themselves into our issues when we already have issues, and you have to already know that there's an issue there, is not gonna help the situation. Like, look, I got this. Nobody's standing behind the video. Nobody's saying who said what. Nobody's saying who recorded what. Nobody's still standing on it. So it's just, it's a lot of drama right before my wedding. Like, you know what type of person you're marrying. And I say this knowing that I love the kids, just love the kids. And this would never be the situation. But even if it was, like, what is this third person putting themselves in, intercepting my ball gonna do for anybody?
Okay. So, the bride's friend said horrible stuff about my friend's son. The bride responded positively to everything, laughing and agreeing. Then she said it was too bad he wasn't old enough to send to military school.
How bad is this kid?
I stopped recording when their topic changed. I don't think they ever realized I was close enough to hear them. When we got back, I asked to meet with my friend and I played him the recording. He was quiet while he listened. After the recording, he asked me to send it to him, which I did. Then he asked me to delete it, which I said I would do, but haven't yet.
See, what you saving it for?
I feel like I'm an asshole for interfering. I really do. However, I'm worried about my friend's son. Depending on what my friend does, I might need to send this recording to the poor boy's family. I feel like I've overstepped, but what else can I do?
You are super overstepping.
Now we got the full context. Let me ask you, is this person the asshole?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if asshole's a word for it. You just move weird. You move very weird. You're putting yourself in somebody else's mess. Like, sharing records. It's the biggest red flag too is like, oh, but I didn't. He asked me to record it, but if it's for him and it's made for him to help him with something and you feel like you're helping him, why didn't you delete it when he asked you to? You are just a messy ass person. You need to thrive on messy shit is what it sounds like. And you're wrong as hell. I don't know about the asshole for it, but you weird as fuck.
There's the face.
Am I wrong though? What you think?
Yes, no, I definitely, because what we're doing here is judging, hey, am I the asshole? Yes, you're the asshole. Simply because of this. You're not for trying to get to the bottom of what's going on as far as your homie and the daughter and the son, because I would be concerned too. I'd be like, damn, my boy finna marry this girl who don't even really care for his kid. However,
your homie knows that.
However, at the same time, like, you was on some weirdo type of, you just weird, bro, because it's also like, why, like, I'd hate to record somebody, bro, invite somebody, because if you're his friend, that means they thought enough of you to say, even though that's his homegirl, I'm gonna invite her to my bachelorette party. You know what I'm saying?
I think she wants the groom.
You think everybody wants, when they do shit, if you look, what y'all gonna learn about her, if you do anything towards somebody, then that means you want them. So
you're too invested.
Right. So I think that because they thought enough of you to invite you to their space, to her bachelorette party, which is sacred, and you do that, that's some slimy, that's weird, bro. Mm-hmm. Let me know what y'all think in the comments though. Cause yeah, this is a crazy situation. Do you have anything left to say?
Mm-mm. I think that people in their situations need to be left alone. Like, it just, yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, why would you put yourself in that situation? Why would you record? Why would you, no. And okay, just like, let's put ourselves in that position. Let's say one of your children, I couldn't stand them, okay? They were bad as hell. Whatever. Child, let's say you got a 6-year-old child who's bad as hell. You don't control him. He runs all over you. He bad as hell. He's with us. And somebody's like, man, like that badass kid. And I'm like, yeah. And this person's going to record it and possibly send it to your baby mama? Ain't that me and your issue? And what is your baby mama going to do? She ain't going to do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, like, what? That doesn't help it. Like, that doesn't. You weren't trying to be helpful. You weren't trying to help in the situation. So just stay out of people's business.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you this: they already know it was you. Whether nobody's standing on it or not, people ain't dumb. And I know if it was me and I got all my partners here with me at my bachelor party, and then there's one new person that goes back, that is some information from my party gets back, then I already know who it was. So they know it was you. So yeah, you're the asshole slamming the gavel. And remember, like we always say, we listen and we don't judge.
I judge a little bit.